The Florida legislature met in Tallahassee this week with a lot to tackle, including what to do should Governor Ron DeSantis decide he's running for president in 2024.
CBS 4's Jim DeFeeti joins us now. Jim, Florida law states he'd have to resign to run, right? But could that change?
Of course it could change. Of course, the Florida legislature can do whatever the governor wants him to do. And they've already indicated that that they are planning on making that change. Because as you said correctly, that the current law is that you have to resign to run for this office. Because Governor DeSantis' term would not be over by the time he would become president should he win. So he would have to resign first. Well, the legislature doesn't want that. And so both the House Speaker, the new House Speaker Paul Renner, and the new Senate President Kathleen Passidomo have both said that they plan on introducing legislation that will change the law so that the governor will not have to resign. Now, this isn't the first time we've seen this issue. For those of you who remember, and this is a little quiz, and I'm not going to try to test, Elliot or Lauren's memory, but this occurred in 2008 when then Governor Charlie Crist, Republican Governor Charlie Crist, was on the short list to be John McCain's running mate. And when John McCain was interviewing Charlie Crist and Bobby Jindal and a few other people, the legislature met and waived that requirement to resign so that should John McCain pick Charlie Crist, he could remain as governor in case they lost. Well, of course, we know John McCain did not pick Charlie Crist. He picked Sarah Palin, and we all know how that turned out. But they then, right after that, changed the law back to where you had to resign to run, and now they'll change it again because this current governor may run for president.
Jim, is there a time frame when we should expect one way or the other hearing whether the governor will run?
I think it's clear from talking to a number of people, nothing will happen soon. Now, the Florida legislature is scheduled to begin their session, their regular session, in March. That's a 60-day session. I would expect that there would be no announcement by the governor before the end of the regular session. So that pushes it into the June, July timeframe. There's no rush for him. He's doing fine right now as everyone's candidate in waiting. Donald Trump is drawing all the attention, drawing all the flack, getting a lot of the slings and arrows, so to speak. And so he's fine just sort of sitting on the sidelines and seeing how things develop.